Aloha everybody, and welcome to part 3 of Mega Man ZX. This is the Guardian HQ? I have to admit, I wasn't expecting an airship. The Guardians have to explore the world, so we need a convenient method of staying mobile. I'm glad you both are okay. Oh, Prairie, I found this computer chip while I was out there. Here, take it. As for the certification that I passed the trial, this is it, right? Yes, that was a gift from Sis. It holds a lot of memories for me. Thank you for bringing it back. Vent, you can't just call her by her first name. Got it? Kids. Don't worry about it, Jiro. I want to apologize for the grave danger I put you both in. Let's meet at the command center, and I will explain everything there. It's out of this room and to the left. So basically, this is sort of like the resistance base of the Mega Man Zero series, you know? This is just a place where you can meet a whole bunch of the Guardian folk, talk to them. This is where you can go and look at all the data discs that you've collected in the computer room and whatnot. Also has a fantastic theme song, because, again, Mega Man ZX's soundtrack is so good. I love it to death. And, you know, there's just I will be exploring the rest of the Guardian plane later. I could have explored it now, but I figured since we've already visited Area C and we did that mission where we were meeting all the Guardians and stuff, I wanted to get to an action level, so I'm just going to move along with the plot for now. We'll explore the Guardian base later. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you to Guardian Headquarters. And I am Prairie, the commander of the Guardians. Nice doll. The commander of all the Guardians? Then that means she's a very important client, which is exactly why I want you to call her by her proper title. How did a little girl like Prairie become the leader of the Guardians? The sentient machines known as mavericks continue to attack people. This terrible situation should not even exist. Hundreds of years ago, man and machine put aside their differences and agreed to a truce. The Guardians have continued to investigate the root cause behind the current maverick outbreaks. One day we found a research lab belonging to a certain scientist. A certain scientist? The first commander of the Guardians. The one who disappeared. She was my sis. So you took over when she was gone. And we were hauling the biometal that you found at that research lab. A long time ago, the world of humans and machines was saved by a group of legends. Biometal are fragments containing the consciousness of those legendary heroes. So there it is right there. Biometal Model X is the consciousness of Mega Man X, and any other familiar Mega Man biometals that we meet are probably the consciousness of the other ones too. I know some people were like, that's a theory. I'm like, no, it's clearly stated right there. It's right there in front of you. I'm amazed. You were the chosen one for Model X. Meeting you feels like fate. Yeah, whatever, Prairie. So the doll she has may look familiar if you played the Zero series. I will elaborate on that when we get some more information about her sis later in this playthrough. But don't worry, I know what you're thinking. Just as I know about the secret boss and everything. Don't worry, guys. I know these things. I'm a Mega Man fanboy, too. Come on. Come on! But anyway, this is Fluve. He's a nice beard. Mavericks detected in Area D. Mission objectives will be relayed on arrival. Move out and await further orders. Oh, boy. Seems we got more Mavericks. And again, all the areas are listed by alphabet. So Area D is the place you can revisit once we finish it. So it's all part of the hub world. It's all part of the overworld. It's too dangerous for you to go back to town now. We must hurry to the command center. It looks like our enemy is on the move. Enemy? So they're not just random Maverick outbreaks? After I did a little snooping on the chip you brought back, I found out that there is a program controlling the Mavericks. There is someone behind the Maverick attacks, but they're just making them seem like random raids. They must be trying to steal the biometal you were carrying. Serpent Security Force? Where are they? Why haven't they arrived yet? It takes time for them to be recalled to their head office from their patrol routes in the city. Guardian ground forces are moving to intercept the Mavericks in Area D. Ground forces reporting! The Mavericks are heading for the residential district. Troops are exchanging fire on the highway in Area D. No! Vent, where are you going? I can help them if I use the biometal. Think, Vent. That biometal is exactly what they want. You'll play straight into their hands if you go out there to fight. I lost my mom to a Maverick raid. If the security force had reached us in time, she would still be alive today. They had the power to prevent that horrible attack, but they did nothing. I refuse to be like them! Why won't he ever listen? Seems Vent's got a strong sense of justice. Hold on, Vent. Boss, I'm not gonna try and stop you. But I'm not gonna let you play the hero alone. Come on, Vent. Let's go. Right. Alrighty, so we have another level for us, ladies and gentlemen. That thing's really annoying, by the way. That little tower with, like, the balls inside of him. When he gets destroyed, sometimes, if he hasn't shot them all, he, like, unloads all of his balls and they all start piling down and they all, like, go for you and stuff. So, when you're about to kill that thing, you gotta be a little bit careful that they don't all fall on you. But, you know, this level's giving me odd flashbacks to another Mega Man game, but I can't quite place my foot on it. But over here is a door. We can activate this one because the switch is horizontal, not vertical. And that thing on the right there, is essentially the heart tank of Mega Man ZX. This is a life up. There are 4 life ups in the whole entire game, and you get one this early, this open into the field. So in this Area D, in this highway, that is a life up. My health bar has extended. It will stay that high forever. I can't get rid of that life up. It is on my person for all time. And there's only 3 more to go in the whole game. If you're going for a hard run, I guess I would suggest don't pick them up. Or better yet, play in hard mode, because in hard mode, life ups and sub-tanks are all gone, except for like 1 sub-tank. So, hard mode, you will not be getting an extra little ounce to your health bar. Unlike the Zero series, the Mega Man ZX games don't really have cyber elves or anything. So they are pretty important in order to make your health bigger than normal, you know? But I like that. I like the simplicity of it. I don't want to feed energy crystals to cyber elves. I would rather have just collectible heart tanks and life ups and stuff. You know, I think that's convenient. Well, truth be told, I wouldn't want them at all. I just want it to be like classic Mega Man, but speaking of which, again, I can't place my finger on it, but this place seems awfully familiar. I wonder why that is. I mean, I'm only fighting like a B helicopter thing that collapsed a bridge, and now this part of the level looks awfully familiar with the way it's structured. It's not like this is, the opening level of Mega Man X or anything. I'm not going to run into a second B-copter that will collapse a second bridge. Oh, wait, there it is. So yeah, there's a little bit of Mega Man X nostalgia here. And it's fitting. We haven't really played Mega Man X since the X series. And being Biometal Model X, we get to relive the old Mega Man X glory days. Again, I don't like the overworld stuff all that much, but the actual levels are fantastic. Inti Creates have always had a good finger on what makes Mega Man tough, what makes it interesting to play, and going by pure gameplay, oh yeah, ZX is a very good game. It's a little toned down from the Zero series, a little bit. I think it's a little bit easier than the Zero series, but not by much. As soon as you get to the bosses, things start getting intense, and oh shit. Ah, you've come, Model X, the blue Mega Man. It's time to see the legend in action. Ugh! Stay away! It's a trap! Ugh! Boss! What happened? Vent! Shoot me! Oh, God. Alright, so Jiro here is kind of like Zero. He occasionally brings his sea saber into the ground, creating these lasers that shoot off, and you have to pay attention to where they shoot from, and then try and get in between that. He likes to scream before he jumps at you, so if you hear him scream, try to dash under him, because that's what he's going to do. But if he doesn't scream and he just starts attacking, he's probably going to shatter the ground and make boulders fly at you. It's a little fast-paced, but he doesn't have too much health, and as long as you're just paying attention, that boss fight can be managed. Boss! Model X, the blue Mega Man. Model Z, the red Mega Man. Such disappointments. The biometal the Guardians found might as well have been tin can scrapings. Who are you? The name is Serpent. I rule all that lies before me. I am the Model W Mega Man. Serpent? You're the president of Slither Incorporated. I see my reputation precedes me. You do well to remember me, Blue Mega Man. You're the one behind the Mavericks, and what happened to Boss? You're shaking. Is it anger or fear? At least the red one was more of a man than this. I'll show you what kind of man I am. Prometheus. Ah, poor Blue Mega Man. What you mistake for courage is nothing more than mere recklessness. Quiet! No! Chosen ones like us, who can control the biometal's mega system and transform. We are called Mega Men. The chosen few are the shepherds for guiding the flock in a new world. But you've proven with your pathetic abilities that not all Mega Men are fit to rule. Oh boy, this isn't going good. Not going good at all. That was far too easy. What should we do with them? Leave them to the Mavericks and carry on as you were. A battle between the evil Mavericks and the good Slither Incorporated security force. Classic. The people of this town will go on with their lives as usual. We need the facade of peace to continue on just a little bit longer. Eventually, they will all become a glorious sacrifice for Model W. What? Password data retrieval complete. Now we have all of the passwords! Let's go. It's time to proceed with Project Haven. It seems the heroic legends of Model X and Z are nothing more than that. Legends. Ugh, my body won't move. Never give up. You still have something you must protect. Boss, you're awake. Model Z, listen, don't worry about me. Do you know what you're asking? Your body is already beyond recovery. If you transform back, you will not survive the wounds. Please, lend your strength to Vent. All right, I will. Vent, be strong. Jiro! Oh. But we just met him. Vent, this is your last chance. If you combine the power from the two biometal fragments, you might be able to transform again. I can't be certain whether or not you'll be able to bear the strain when the two fragments are combined. It's your decision. You alone must make it. Do you have the will to fight? Do you have what it takes to continue where that brave man left off?
モデル X、モデル Z、力を、もっと力を、俺に全てを守る、戦う力を、守るんだ、俺が全部守るんだ。
Vent, our strength is yours! And Jiro's spirit is also with you. Let's do this! Alright, folks, so there is the titular character, Mega Man ZX. It's pretty much exactly how Zero was in the Zero series. We have a Z-Buster we can shoot projectiles with, but we also have the Z-Saber, allowing us to do triple slashes, jumping, spinning slashes, and it's by far my favorite form in order to take on bosses and whatnot. Mega Man ZX is fantastic to play as, so it also means if you haven't beaten the game before, with each character, that you don't get to play as Mega Man Model X anymore because they've combined together, but yeah. Unfortunately, we will have to see more of this game in Part 4. Till next time.